Hello friends, welcome to my channel Gardening for All, and if you have not subscribed my channel, request you to kindly subscribe. This is the update about my Kochia plant. You can see the more detailed video in available in my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about a beautiful perennial hardy plant Bougainvillea. In the video, we are going to talk about everything related to this, how to get a bloom. As you can see, it provides a beautiful color to your gardening space and very easy to grow. And especially if you have a limited time which you can dedicate for gardening and still you want some color in your balcony or terrace, I think this is the best plant which you can put it in your pot or plant it in your pot. So in this video, we'll talk everything related to that gardening, sunlight, watering, fertilizer. So, request you to kindly stay tuned till last. We're going to share everything in detail. So, first thing is about light. So, this plant needs direct sunlight. 4 to 6 hours is very good, 6 to 8 hours is excellent. So, the more direct sunlight, this plant will bloom very well. If you have less sunlight, then leaves will be more and less of flowering. So that's the one very important thing which you need to take care about placement of this plant. Second is about watering. So this plant do not need a lot of water because it's a hardy plant, it's a drought tolerant plant. So you water only when you see the leaves are started drooping, or you can see if the pot is well dried. Well, when the flowering is started, then you can water it in 3 days or 2 days gap. But if it is not blooming, then it is good to give a little gap in between two watering, and that's the trick where you can get the bloom as well. So this is the first trick which you can apply to get the bloom back. Many people says that they don't get a bloom, they get a good leaf. So first is the sunlight, second is the watering. Third, we will talk about the soil combination. So, as we are going to grow this in pot. So, thumb rule of well-drained soil is applicable. 50% of the garden soil, 25% sand, and 25% compost. Compost is good if you put a cow dung compost or vermicompost, but that is something which you should put. And if you put two handful of bone meal, that'll be really great. If not, that also is fine. So now the people are using rock phosphate. That is also good if you are on looking on something on vegetarian side of fertilizer. So this is the small arrangement which if you do, the plant will start blooming very well, continuously bloom. But the one important thing which you need to take care is that fertilizer. So now we are going to talk about that, what we have to do for fertilizer and how we can get a constant bloom. So first, that prior to one day applying the fertilizer, just pour the water so that the soil is moist, and this also helps the fertilizer to spread around very well. And what we need to do is that once we loosen the soil, topsoil, remove a 1 inch of soil from the top. Unfortunately, I don't have access for that, it is on extreme corner end. So here is the fertilizer which I'm going to apply. 1 spoon of DAP, 1 spoon of NPK 19 1 spoon of potash, and 2 spoon of mustard cake powder. So this combination we can apply 1 inch below the topsoil. That's something which will be helpful. Unfortunately, as I was mentioning, that it is little away from my access, so I'm just trying the best way what I can do it over here. But this frequency of fertilizer can be 3 weeks, excellent. It will keep blooming. And in between, if you have like anytime when you pour water, just try to add a little bit of mustard cake liquid fertilizer or vermicompost tea. That'll be too great. If not, that also okay. This is another one important thing which you need to do, is that removal or trimming of the dead branches or the flower stems which is dried. The stem will remain, so you just have to trim to, like restore the energy. Just trim it off. That'll be good if you trim it all the dead stems. So flowering will be good, and just pour the water. Leave it for a week. Again, if dry, the leaves start drooping, or you feel the soil is too dry, then you can pour some more water. So this is the basic care, and the bloom will be constantly throughout. You will get the bloom. Yeah, post rainy season, if you feel that it become too bushy, then you can do some more trimming kind of around the plant. so that the plant gets a little shape. Otherwise also this plant which you're seeing, the purple one, is for almost 5 plus years with me, and the white one is almost 4 months. So this is very beautiful, give lot of color to my small balcony, attracts butterfly. So it's like a wholesome package for me, and a very minimum care. Especially the work can limit the access to gardening, and that's what I find this is the best suited plant for me. Well, there are few more which need some time, where I can actually diversify my time by planting this kind of plant. So hope the information which is provided in this video will be helpful to you. And if you like the video, kindly share with near and dear one. Kindly give a thumbs up and share your feedback if you want to add something. This is another variety which I got it a month back and started blooming very well. So thank you for watching. Thank you once again.